She subconsciously tried to free her arm, but Daryl's grip was too tight. "Stand right there," shouted Ashton in a hurry. The shoes cost him $300,000. He was not going to let it slide. "What's the meaning of this?" said Ashton as he strode to the couple, pointing and shouting at Daryl. "If you had broken this pair of heels, not even selling your kidney would make up for it. Do you know that? First off, Lily is my wife. Kindly stay away from her. Secondly, if my wife is cold, she can have my shirt." Upon finishing his sentence, Daryl grabbed Ashton's jacket and tossed it onto the ground. "And finally, anything my wife likes, I'll provide. A woman of her standard would not stoop so low as to wear replicas. Tonight I shall present her with the real worship of crystal." "You're a real idiot. Even the replica costs $300,000. Judging by your wreck of a bike, how dare you even pretend to be able to afford it?" Ashton was instantly filled with rage. As the heir of the Adagio clan, no one dared speak to him in such a manner for years until now. The most infuriating of all, Daryl went so far as to ignore him and dragged Lily into the building. Ashton kicked Daryl's bike so hard that it toppled over. However, his anger was not quelled, and he proceeded to give it a few more furious kicks. Meanwhile, in the general manager's office of Neptunus Corporation, Lily sat on her office chair and gave Daryl a cold, hard stare. She was trembling with rage. Ashton was a real estate mogul, and backing him was none other than Shannon's #1 clan, the Darbys. Neptunus Corporation needed a $5 million investment, and Lily had planned to ask Ashton to be the investor. After Daryl's debacle today, Ashton would surely be seething with rage. "I shouldn't have brought Daryl out. He has nothing to show for and yet has failures in excess. That's the perfect way of describing him," thought Lily. "Why are you still loitering here? Get lost," Lily said coldly after glaring at him. "Oh," mumbled Daryl and proceeded to leave the office. Lily could not help but to get angrier at Daryl's indifferent attitude. Her hatred for him ground her gears. Over the past few years, her friends had married into affluent families. Their husbands were the cream of the crop. Even the worst among them had at least 2 houses, and the best with a net worth of billions. Lily felt more and more wronged at the thought of Daryl. Her extended family would surely ridicule her again because of him during tonight's clan gathering. "Who smashed my bike?" howled Daryl below the building. The bike had been with him for 3 years. Daryl rode it to get groceries every single day, and now it pained him to see it in such a smashed and broken state. Without a second thought, it was clear that it was that bastard Ashton's doing. At that moment, a few ladies dressed in business attire walked by in their high-heeled shoes. They were employees of Lily's company, and they were now pointing and gossiping at Daryl. "Look, ladies, isn't that Ms. Lyndon's husband, Daryl? It is him. I was there at her wedding. Look at him, mourning his broken bike." Those ladies could not hold back any longer and laugh at him. Daryl did not even notice their presence and gently patted his bike.